Oh, radio check. Radio check, guys. Can you guys hear me? I'm gonna assume not. Check 1 2, check 1 2. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hello. Checker, hello. Check 1 2. I don't know about this. Doing an audio check here. Hopefully you guys can hear me. Good deal. That's the only camera we get. I can't get the frickin' camera to change, so that's what we're doing tonight, guys. How's everybody doing? Doing pretty good here. It is hot. It's like 90 degrees in here, so probably should have turned on some air conditioning. Alright, kinetic it is. Okay. Oh, yeah. So, unfortunately, Derek's got basketball or something with his kids, so he couldn't set this up. So, I'm trying to set it up, and this is an absolute nightmare. So, been having camera problems lately. Yeah, it sucks when Derek can't come here and help. I mean, this thing's got 800 settings on it, and you can't just tell it, turn on that camera and shut these off. So, I don't know. Whatever. But, yeah, it's hot here, and I think it's raining now, too. So, just got done for the day. Holly and I just went and covered up some dirt, and now I'm up here talking to you guys. Figured I'd come on here for a while tonight. And see how everybody's doing. See what you guys thought of that last video. The last video with the AI thumbnail. Yeah, it's working. It's all that matters. It's working. We tried to. We wanted to switch it up and just try a live on a Thursday night. So, we're just trying new things, switching it up. Kind of like the last video we posted. We used kind of an AI-generated thumbnail, and we're just testing and trying things. So, I know a lot of you guys probably hated it, but you know, it's not something we're going to do forever. We're just literally testing things and seeing what works and what doesn't work. So, but it's not easy. No, I have the little International, so I don't really need a 1-ton dump truck. I mean, if I ever found the right one, I might buy it, but Dan got back late last night. He went and got that truck down in Arizona, so drove her back 26 hours. So she should be a good truck. What's up, Pool Time with Ron? Thanks for watching, buddy. Appreciate that. Yeah, Dennis, Holly drank one of the beers. Yeah, I don't really want to do a 4-hour live tonight, so I don't think we're going to be doing all that tonight. No, that truck's not a POS, so, you know, it made the drive, and it was like, I don't know, 26 or 27 hour drive, so all the fluids looked good when he left, and they all looked good when he got here, so no drips, no drops under it, no issues, so that's really good news. It does have one giant issue, but it's something I've never seen on a truck before. Really weird. One giant issue. It has no receiver hitch. I didn't even know that was a thing. So it's a 1-ton service truck, and it doesn't have any receiver hitch on it, so kind of lame. So we're going to have to put a hitch on it, and Hunter and Holly were kind of getting some tools put in it today. Did I say tools? Yeah, tools. And what little spare time you have, look at... I can't even read that. Ubiquity gear would end your door opener problems for very little cost. I don't know what that is, but... No, we're not buying any more Dodges, that's for sure. Definitely no more Dodges. So yeah, like I said, we're just... Holly's at home. She just got done helping me cover the dirt pile, and we just said... I just told her I'd go live for an hour or so, talk to you guys, and probably call it a day. It's been a pretty long day here, and Thursday is probably not a good idea to do a live on, because we only got 88 people in here, so that's probably not good. But, see how you guys are doing. Got any questions for the boss man, feel free to ask away. You can ask me anything, no BS here. But yeah, so we got to put a hitch on that truck, and we got to put a center console in it. Somebody like ripped the whole center console out, so it is what it is. But yeah, and I don't drink any beer anyways. Oh yeah, that's Jack Knotts. So Jack Knotts is in here, and he is the dump trailer winner. So he brought us all that beer for the live. That's why he's asking. So, appreciate that, Jack. We'll get it in the video here sooner or later. But, I don't know. It's been a super busy spring, and everybody's running wide open, and trying to get too much done. So, it is what it is. But, hell yeah, Jack. Jack, have you used your dump trailer at all? How many loads have you dumped thus far? So Jack won the dump trailer. Our current giveaway, which ends today, is $4,500. So if you guys are interested in that, head on over to pagelservices.net/shop. Every dollar you spend gets you some entries to win that. What's up, Curtis? He's hauling oversized load down by us. He lives in Madison. Nice. Yeah, luckily the new truck already has strobe lights, so that's kind of cool. Jack's going to grab some gravel with it this weekend. Nice. The dump trailer winner. He's going to be hauling some gravel with it. Cool. Pool time with Ron says he's addicted to Bubbler Orange. Nice. Bubbler's got to start sending me some money. Thanks, CX Influence. Appreciate it, buddy. What's up, Nick? Yeah, we just got done for the day. It's 6 o'clock here. I'm tired. It's hot. It's got to be like 90 degrees in here, but figured we'd go on live for a while, see how everybody's doing, and like I said, we're just trying a Thursday live to see if we could get some different people in here. Bubbler for life, yeah. Still drinking 3 a day. Dan's doing good. He was off today. He'll be spraying lawns tomorrow. Thanks, Darren. Appreciate it. Walmart was selling Bubbler for $2 a 6-pack. That's a pretty good deal. Have I put the snowplows away yet? That's a good question. You're going to have to wait and see in Saturday's video what I did with the snowplows. Just have to wait and see. Do you think I can put the snowplows away yet, or should I leave them out? I think I can put them away. It's currently 75 degrees. It's got to be 95 in here. Hey sir, enjoy the videos. I have the best way you can get Derek back. Can I email it to you? It'll work 100%. I don't know what that means, get Derek back. Holly's doing good. I'm still waiting on another prank bubbler video. That was funny as fuck. Thanks, Ron. Appreciate that. Yeah, that was a pretty good prank we pulled on. Pretty good prank we pulled on old Dan. We just gotta figure out how to get Derek back. It's about impossible. Northern Redneck. He's been a member, Pagel Elite member for 4 months now. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate that. Dan's trip, he went out to Arizona and picked up that truck. That went good. The truck made it back. All the fluids looked good when he left, and all the fluids looked good when he got here. It's like a 26-hour drive, so if the truck made it that far, she's probably good to go. No, I've never tried Celsius. I think Hunter drinks that, or he used to. Yeah, we're doing good here. Thanks, buddy. Yeah, Nick, appreciate it. Yeah, just doing the blue-collar work here. Yeah, Derek don't care. So I'm gonna try and stay off the auctions for the trucks. That's too risky. I don't know. I got a guy that buys and sells a lot of white trucks here in Wisconsin. He gets them from like California and Arizona. So I told him what I'm looking for. I'm gonna see if he can just find them and get them. And just get them through him, because just finding them on auctions and then going and sending Dan down and rolling the dice, and it's just a lot. So, but I do need to buy at least one more for right now. So yeah, Derek's a hard one to prank. I know Dan's got a bunch of ideas that he wants to do to Derek, so. You could probably put the lawnmower crew in that new to you building. So yeah, I've had a lot of people say that, and they already have a space. So, I don't know, it doesn't really make sense to move them, because they have a space here at the office in Fenimore. They have fuel tanks here. They can park here, no issues. They're not in anybody's way. It just works really good here. So it doesn't really make any sense to go use up that building, and then what would I do with all this office space down below? So I don't know. Yeah, no, we're not buying any more trucks that need an engine. Here's a good question. How do I tell my boss that I need time off for an interview without getting sent out the door if the new job does not work out? Well, tell him you got a dentist appointment. How's that sound? I don't know. Maybe not tell him you got an interview? I don't know. Otherwise, tell him you got an interview. If you're a good employee, he'll probably give you a raise. Have you hit $1 million business? Legend Redbeard. I mean, if you got 10 employees, you should be doing $1 million in business pretty easy. Yeah, the retired worker, he's the real deal. John's a great asset to the company, and I'm super excited. Yeah, John and Eric don't get along very well. No, I don't know why. They just don't. Some guy offered me 1.2 for my car. No, I don't. I don't do Mustangs. That doesn't interest me one bit. I wouldn't give you 25,000 for it. I don't. It doesn't mean anything to me. Yeah, $1 million is not much money really anymore. Doesn't go very far. Do you think Dan realizes how bad he looks coming out on that video where you compared him to the old man? So Dan doesn't really care what other people think. So, and obviously we're doing this for fun. So, it's entertainment, and I think a lot of people get confused. You go watch other landscaping companies, other YouTubers, and they're like teaching you how to run a business and teaching you how to build walls, and they're more of like a learning show, and we're just not that. So we're all about entertainment and having fun, and just showing the real world, no BS. So, and Dan knows that, so Dan doesn't really care that we're messing with him. But Dan does a good job with the tasks that I give him, and he gets them done, and he can plan ahead. And, he is a good worker. So, as far as physically fit and all that, it doesn't really matter to me. He gets his job done. So, the video was, just entertainment. So, but yeah, Dan's a great guy. So. And so is John. I mean, so are all the guys that work here. So, But Dan is definitely the most, the most willing to help out with YouTube and do that. So, that goes a long ways. So, because that's not easy. Yep. So yeah, hopefully you guys watched that. Video. That was a pretty decent video. The video coming out Saturday should be pretty good. I can't remember what's all in that. Somebody's messaging me on Facebook. You wouldn't believe how many messages I get from people on Facebook. All the time. All the time. Yeah, we got a pretty good crew here. And we're hiring some more people right now. I've been doing a lot of interviews. If we were like a learning channel and how-to business kind of channel, we would show you guys some of that stuff too, but that's a rough start. My first comment gets edited out. Try this way. Dan's a great guy, but his butt crack not so much. Yeah. Yeah, that's alright. Cameron just got promoted to crew lead on a mowing crew, but the new job is more money and more in the field that I want in long term. I'm only 19. Cam, I need you over here. We need another mowing guy. We need a crew lead. We need a crew lead on a mowing team. That's what I'm looking for right now. Hard to find. So, oh my gosh. Come on, dude. This is so stressful. I hate putting stuff on Marketplace. I don't know why I do it. I really don't know why I do it. It just stresses me out. I got I got truck on. I got that '04 regular cab on Marketplace. Got on there for $3,000. It's a 4-wheel drive, runs and drives, needs some work. It's got a ton of miles, but it is dependable. It's not gonna die. It's on there for $3,000. Like, it's a running, working truck. Guy offers me $1,500 for it. I said, nope, I'll take the box off, sell the box for $1,000, and I'll derby the fucking thing for that. So, doesn't matter. Full Time with Ron says he spent 23 years as a crew lead on a mowing crew. Yeah, I need to find somebody like that. Yeah, I've seen some of John Seaman's stuff. He seems like a pretty good guy. Definitely. So yeah, actually, Charles, that's a good point. Do you have problems with your windows being dark? Just curious because I have a waiver because I have very sensitive eyes. So yeah, the window tint is a big issue. Well, it used to be a really big issue around here. The state patrol that used to patrol this area used to hammer people for window tint all day long. There was one month where I got, like, I don't even remember, 6 or 8 window tint tickets, and it was points on your license, and I actually got my license taken away because of window tint. Long story, I had to get a lawyer and go to court and fight it and all that. But now we have a state patrol in the area that is, has common sense and isn't going to pull people over for specifically window tint. Unless you got a blacked out Cadillac and it's like 100% tint, then he's probably going to pull you over. But the majority of people with window tint, it's not a big deal around here. It used to be, but thankfully that guy retired. Yeah, you'll buy it for $800. Yeah, why don't I just give it to you? I wouldn't want you to give me anything for it. I'll just give it to you. Maybe the next giveaway will be that truck. So I had Fords. I had the 6.0s and I had the 6.4. I remember having a 6.4 and the motor took a shit in it. I don't even remember what happened. Cylinder 8 blew a hole in it or something. I don't know. But I said I'd never buy another Ford diesel again. So, but yeah, that was a 6.4. Had like 100,000 miles on it. So yeah, I don't know. And now it's like, well, you have all Chevys, so stick with all Chevys. It's not like, I'm sure some of the new Fords are probably fine, but once you have, 5 or 6 Chevys, you might as well keep with Chevys. There's no point in mixing it up. And do you have the Ford today? Do you got the Chevy today? What do we, if I'm going to get Ford trucks, I'm going to get all Ford trucks, Yeah, Robert Sanchez, you are right. He doesn't work here anymore either, so if that tells you anything. Yeah. Yeah, I want to pay the plates and insurance and taxes too, and then I'll give you the truck. Yeah, the troopers are pretty weird with that window tint. It just depends what kind of mood they're in, it seems like. GMC trucks, I don't mind them, but I've had really bad luck with that one GMC that I had. I don't know. To me, it feels like a curse. So I don't know. I'm scared to buy another GMC because I bought a shitbox GMC and it's been like nothing but problems. And it's all stupid problems, so I don't know. Yeah, we're trying to get the monthly membership count for entries. It's super confusing. I mean, it seems like in today's world with technology, that would be a simple process, but it's not. How often should I replace the mulch in my yard around my flowers? If it was me, I'd do it every year. Some people do it every other year. Some people do it every 5 years. Went to my doctor's and he shot a bright light. Supposed bright as sun. Doctor watches your eyes for movement, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, I got super sensitive eyes too, man, so. Yeah, we're going to have to buy a new pool. So this last tornado activity we had, windstorm, we had, the pool is empty, but we kind of left it outside, and the wind kind of got her, so it's not a big deal. It's a $200 pool, but definitely going to have to buy a new one. Brad Erickson, can I start planting grass right now? I don't know where you're at, but you can here. What's up, Braden? Yeah, I don't know. Are they having the Derby this year? Yeah, I sure hope so. I mean, unless we get another rainstorm that weekend, then it just turns it to shit. So as long as we don't get rain that weekend, they'll have it. No, I don't have an in-ground pool. I filled it with rock. I'm not fixing that. That was a nightmare. What happened to Chris? Chris went and worked somewhere else. So, that was a long time ago. What's up from Litchfield, Minnesota? Yeah, I mean, you should be able to plant grass up there. I mean, you kind of want to wait, hopefully there's no freeze-thaw going on. If that grass seed starts to sprout, you don't want it to freeze, so kind of pay attention to the weather. Braden, no, it's just going to be me tonight. We just wanted to try a live on a Thursday night and see what happens, and clearly not a lot of people want to go live on a Thursday night, so everybody's got to work tomorrow, and I just figured I'd come on live for an hour and see what's up with you guys, see how everybody's doing, see if you got entered in on the giveaway. That ends tonight at midnight, so we are giving away $4,500. So, also, another thing I really need your guys' help with, if you guys could, get on over to our new Facebook page, Pagel Services Shop. I know a lot of you guys follow our main page, Pagel Services. That's where we do all our landscaping and stuff. We really need some more people over on our Pagel Services Shop Facebook page. So, and that's where we're talking about the giveaways and stuff. So, have you ever plowed a county before or town? No, I have not. I mean, I have in a truck, like, physically done it, but, like, for hire, no, I have not done it. So, there are some that I'd like to bid, but I don't really know if that's I don't know if that's something I want to get into. Brad Erickson, thanks. Appreciate it. Trucking with Nate, how's it going, buddy? It's going pretty good here, other than it's like 90 degrees in here. Thanks. Pool with time. Appreciate it, buddy. Robert Sanchez, that I don't know. He asked when I took the whole week, when I've taken a weekend off. Do your hats fit people with big heads? This is not a joke question. Yeah, I think so. I mean, they got all these little snaps on here, so you can make it bigger. Pretty sure. What do you think on the new body GM trucks? I like them. You know, if I had unlimited money, I'd just go buy a bunch of brand new trucks. Like, that's no question about it. But that's just not feasible. It doesn't make sense. So, thanks, Brad. Appreciate you being on the Facebook page, buddy. So yeah, if you guys want to keep up to date with all of our Facebook stuff, our giveaways, the merchandise, and all that stuff, you got to go over to Pagel Services shop. So we just figured, like the people that want landscaping, walls, seating, all this stuff, they go to our Facebook page and they see we're giving away something and they're just confused. So we had to start a whole nother page. So now that's a whole nother thing we got to take care of, but whatever. Do we have any 5X shirts? I believe so. Yeah, that'd be the other thing too. He says, buy some brand new trucks and watch them all get scratched and destroyed. Yeah, I would fucking lose my mind. So even with these new used trucks that I'm buying, I'm still going to flip out, once these guys start beating on them and scratching them and not giving a shit about them. So, yeah, thank you guys for going over there. Appreciate that. Like I said, we're just trying to get less of the media and all this stuff on our Pagel Services page. So, yeah, I'm ready for the Derby trailer race. I don't have to do anything. So it was ready for last year, and I know I could go put a battery in that truck and hit the key, and she'd be ready to go. So she's all good to go. Which is nice. I don't have to spend 3 weeks working on it. Even though I'll probably still pull it in the shop and probably do a few things to it. I've seen Victory and Mags buy expensive stuff at the end of the year for tax depreciation bullcrap. I don't understand that, but you don't do that, do you? Why not? More headaches, more taxes. So yeah, I mean that just depends on how much, how much money you're making and how much you need to write off. So, for where we're at, and the money that I invest back in the business. I don't really need write-offs at the end of the year. We usually spend enough money that, trust me, I put all the money back into the business. I mean, for example, this podcast room, this was probably $7,000 or $8,000 last year. That's just one thing. So, there's plenty of stuff that gets bought and all that, so can you try to get XL t-shirts? Thanks, James Monroe. Appreciate it, buddy. Because the truck is bulletproofed. Alan, what's up, buddy? He says, fellow plow, land jockey, 30-year plus veteran, can relate to everything. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. Yeah, hopefully this year you make a crazy amount of money and it's stress-free. Yeah. So far, that's a big no. So, owning a business, there's always going to be stress, It's just something you got to get used to. So, and I'm not used to it. I'm not saying I got to figure it out, but imagine being mad at other people for spending money. Yeah, I'm not mad. I was replying to a comment, so just so we're square there, I could care less. Mr. Wandy. Yeah, I mean, we are busy. There's plenty of jobs, plenty of work to do. But, yeah, we had a lot of people ask about lawn rolling, too. So, um, here in southwest Wisconsin, um, the freeze thaw, it just, when the ground freezes, it pushes everything up. And then when it thaws, it kind of goes back down. So then your yard ends up like this. And what we do here is we just roll them. So it's just a common thing around here. I know there's a ton of people that have never heard of that and think it's crazy, but trust me, it's a very common practice here. A lot of people even have their own lawn rollers, and they pull them behind their little lawnmower. So, Mr. Wendy, yeah, the commenter, not me. I meant to say, because you don't need to do anything, that truck, you always say it's bulletproof because nobody can catch you. Oh, yeah, my truck. Yeah, my truck's good. I probably should just put it in the fleet. Forget about it. Yeah, so the lawn rolling, a lot of the older elderly people like it, because even if they're on a rider, you're sitting there bouncing around mowing the lawn, especially if you're push mowing. The push mower's fucking doing this. We take that roller in there and smooth it out, and we've got lawns that we've been doing since I started the business 13 years ago. Like, we're still doing the same lawns. We do them every year. So, some people, they want that. Yeah, you guys do it in New York too. So, I think it's mainly where you get freeze thaw. Because, yeah, we had people in the comments that were like totally confused why we were rolling lawns. So, I don't know. Stuff's different in every state. I'm sure if I went out to Arizona and spent some time out there, I would find some things weird out there. Everybody does stuff different. Yeah, it's wherever. Yeah. Yeah, so that's the other thing, too, is lawn rolling creates compaction of soil. So you're 100% right, but I think that we just have enough moisture in the ground here that it doesn't matter. So, like, I've got lawns that we've rolled for the last 13 years, and they have some of the most beautiful grass. So, I've always wondered that, like, rolling it, compacting it, isn't that going to affect, like, the grass? But I don't think it really does. Do you aerate any lawns? Yeah, we do. We should get some video of that. We probably got half a dozen lawns Dan needs to go aerate. And for that, we just got a little pull behind aerator. It's nothing fancy. We don't do enough of them to really buy a nice aerator. Yeah, it just rolls out all the frost. Copy that, buddy. Frost heaving. That's what we got going on here. So yeah, we probably I need to ask you guys, what did you guys think of that last video? What did you guys think of that last video, the thumbnail? The thumbnail only. It was AI. We're trying it. We don't really know. And Derek spent a lot of time on that last video. I'm not going to lie to you. Derek spent a lot of time on that last video. Editing, making things exactly perfect. Spent a lot of time on the title and thumbnail. And she's a big ol' so, kind of sucks. But it's all trial and error. So, there's guys out there that'll tell you they know how to understand the YouTube algorithm and all that stuff, and I don't think anybody really knows. So, but I don't know. It sucks, when you put all that time and effort into a video and it flops, you know. And really the only thing we did different on that one was the thumbnail. So, yeah, you know, and then like this guy says, the last video is great, awesome interactions, you know, so like our normal audience likes it, but new people won't. I don't know. It's not fun. What's up, Justin? Yeah, Dan just got back with another truck, so that's good. This channel doesn't need to be perfect. That's what makes it great, but I don't know the money side. Yeah, so, you know, and I don't want a perfect YouTube channel by any means, but I want a growing YouTube channel. You know, slight growth. And our growth is like level, barely going up. So, I don't know what's going on. Yeah, I mean, I've proved that wrong. You know, he's saying that after rolling it needs aeration. Here, I can 100% prove that wrong, that you did not need aeration. Is it going to help? Absolutely, but I'm not kidding you. We've got lawns that we've been rolling forever, and they're fine. Like, they got the most beautiful grass ever. So, you would think that 3,000-pound roller would make it hard for the seed to come out of there and, you know, the grass to grow, but I'm assuming it's because there's so much moisture in there. Thanks, Justin. Appreciate it. Oh, there's old Darvin Brown talking about our buddy. Yeah. He's got a ton of subs, but his views aren't that great. So, I don't know. It's tough. We're still testing and tuning like this. I'm going live on a Thursday just to see the difference between a Thursday and a Saturday. And clearly this is a bad deal because usually we have like 700 to 900 people in here, and tonight we have 74. So that's not good. So I don't know. This whole YouTube thing is super tricky. It's actually quite stressful, to be honest with you. It really is. Yeah, so it's actually a lot of channels the views have went down. So I was doing some research the other day, and they even said the biggest YouTuber, Mr. Beast, that his views were going down. So I don't really know what's going on, but I don't know. It's tough, and I'm not comparing myself to him at all. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying, like, I think a lot of people are struggling. Some channels, I don't know, but playoff hockey is on now, bro. How would I know that? NFL draft is on tonight. How would I know that? I don't. You know, you guys are probably right, but how the hell would I know that? I don't get into that stuff. People buy subs, they're pretty cheap. With the checkmark verification on your channel, get a notice more. Are we missing a checkmark verification? Seriously? We're missing a checkmark verification? We better not be. We've been doing this shit for 3 years. I think we should be verified. Man, it's all this little shit. I don't know. You want to go look at that and tell me, am I verified or not? What's up, Luke? Thanks for watching the latest video. Appreciate it. Yeah, we don't really know. Yeah, Steven. Great comment. So he says, so hard to keep going when you don't see real progress. Don't give up. You're creating engaging content. So yeah, I mean, that's basically where I'm at now. Like, I'm to the point now where I'm like, you know, part of me says F this. Now, I'm not going to give up because that's not how I am. But there's a big part of me that just wants to say F this. Like, this is stupid, but I won't give up. We'll keep chugging along and trying new things and stuff. I don't know. Shop is not verified. I think we were talking about YouTube, but I don't know. Is there a blue check mark by YouTube? I don't know. My personal truck is just deleted and has like a 75 horse tune. That's it. Some trans tuning, cold air intake, different up pipe. Like, it's pretty simple. So I'm not into all that big tuning and big power and wide wheels. I don't really need all that. Is Sean ever in a good mood? Yeah, I don't know. That's a great question. Very good. You know your geography and environment conditions and how the lawns respond to what you're trying to achieve. Yeah, it's like I said, it's different everywhere. Thanks, King. I think that's why a lot of you guys watch this stuff is because you can relate to it. So, when we do research on YouTube, it's like they want us to create a video before we go film it. So it's like they want us to come up with this idea for a video and then go film it, make it happen. And we don't do it that way. We just go film what's happening and we make a video from it. So I don't really know. Yeah, you're probably right, Carpet. You got 64,000 people behind you. Keep it going. Thanks, buddy. Steven says, where's your boyfriend? Not sure. Not sure at all. So the winner for the $4,500 will get announced 2 weeks from now. So when is that? It'll be May 7th. So May 7th, we'll announce it live on YouTube, and we'll see who's winning that $4,500. So, what are we going to give away next? What do you guys think we should give away? Probably give away truck 204. I don't know, it might be worth a shot. I don't know. How many of you guys would get entered to win that old shitbox Chevy with 300,000 miles? But yeah, if you guys want to get entered in on that $4,500, there is... How much time is left? There's 5 hours left to get entered in on that $4,500. So, and keep in mind, we're not a giant giveaway. We're not a big operation here. So, I've seen some of these other huge companies that are doing giveaways, and I've entered in on them, but I can assure you the amount of orders we are getting is probably quite embarrassing compared to some of those other companies. So, and why I say that is I'm just saying your odds are probably way better getting into our giveaways than these other guys. So, yeah. And what should we give away next, though, after this $4,500? We're probably going to give away another trailer. You guys seem to like the trailers. It seems like a lot of you guys could use one, so I don't know. It's usually a pretty go-to whenever I'm wondering what we should give away. Yeah, we could give away Dan. That would be alright. We could give away Dan. Your giveaways are crazy, way over the standard. What do you mean by that? I will drive a shitbox for free. Give away Derek's Dodge Journey. How much merch do I need to buy to get in the drawing for that? Well, you could just buy one thing. It doesn't really matter. I mean, obviously, the more you spend, the more entries you get, but yeah. Steven says the basement in the storage building was super creepy. Serious infrastructure there. Yeah, it is a little creepy down there. The last time we were getting all that tornado activity and windstorms, I told Holly we should go down there. We'd be safe down there. That building's been there for 200 years. Oh, I got you. Thanks, King. Yeah, most channels don't do giveaways. Yeah, appreciate it. Thank you, King 1919. Appreciate you, buddy. Number one tip for someone thinking about starting a landscaping business. My personal opinion, honest to God truth, I would do something else. There's so many other things that you can do with your time and money and effort. If that's something you really want to do, then the first thing you need to do is learn the numbers and learn what you need to charge and learn what making money is. So, but again, with the way AI is and all this stuff, I don't know. And plus, like, the landscaping industry is so oversaturated, So it's like you gotta fight to get these jobs, So to me, I don't know. If you're gonna get in the landscape business, I would just concentrate on one thing. If you're gonna mow lawns, just mow lawns. If you're gonna do retaining walls, just do retaining walls. If you're gonna do patios, just do patios. Make it simple. Thanks, Joe King. Appreciate it, buddy. How much is that mowing crew job pay per hour? Anywhere from 20 to 25. Depends on how much experience. Yeah, hardscape. You could do hardscape, Yeah, that's a good answer. Go work for somebody else and see if you could branch off, or, if you really want to start a landscape business, go work for somebody else for a few days or a few years and see how you like it. Yeah, Darren, I don't know anything about that. Giving away to the Canadians. I don't know how that works. I think it's the shipping that makes it tricky. Pretty sure. And then you can't ship anything that has a battery. So, LED flashlights, the trailer testers, all that stuff that has batteries, they don't want you shipping it. I don't know what's going on there, but Victory Outdoors gives nothing to fans. I gotta be honest with you. I thought for sure he would be giving away stuff, doing something like that to his fans by now. And I'm not saying he doesn't do anything good for anybody or that he needs to do more. I'm just saying, I thought he would be doing something along those lines by now. But, you don't have to. Yeah. Joe King says, yeah, Daryl's back for views, that's why. I mean, that's honestly, it's 100% true. I mean, it is, And a lot of people don't realize that, but a lot of people do, that is a very good content. This is the crew tonight, buddy. Scott, sorry you just got here. We're just going live for an hour tonight. I don't know why we said we're, because it's just me, but yeah, just me tonight. We wanted to try a Thursday live, and this was a horrible idea. We got, oh shit, now we got 180 people in here, right? No. How many people are in here? 195. Holy cow. We had like 80 people in here for an hour. It was pretty rough. So usually we have like 800 in here on a Saturday night. So we wanted to try a Thursday night and just see how it goes. Pool time with Ron. I see 196. Space. We need an employee morale boost episode. The axe throwing was great. Yeah, we need to do something like that. I don't know. A lot of the guys don't want to do that stuff, though. They want to just go home and do their own thing, you know? So if we do that, I got to trick them and tell them they got to work and then take them somewhere. Yeah, no, yeah, I'm not, I wasn't saying he doesn't give anything away. Yeah, he gives all kinds of stuff away at meetups, and yeah, they're more than $8, I would assume. I mean, the cost on our hats, I think, is like 15 or $17. I don't know. Hats are expensive. Y'all hit thumbs up. Thanks, Pool Time with Ron. Appreciate you guys. What would you say base your work on? 50% maintenance and 50% new construction? Oh, that varies. Honestly, from year to year, that varies. That's tough here. This year I'm seeing a lot of smaller jobs coming in. We did just bid a very large job. Brand new house, probably $1 million house. Needs a giant retaining wall. And the guy's like, well, I want to do it as cheap as possible. All right. I don't understand why people do this. They go build $1 million house and they don't set aside money for landscaping. So, kind of frustrating, but we are in a very rural area. So, Ryan has let social media get to him. It is now his main income. Comes across God-fearing, but at the end of the day, he cares about himself. Start following Rick Thomas. He is the real deal. Yeah, I don't know about all that, but Rick Thomas is a good guy too, yeah. Oh, I see. Yeah. You said 196, and that's the dump truck, so I was so confused. It's been a long day. I see now. You're counting the people. Gotcha. He says, I'm glad I used to sub to Victory because that's how I found your channel. Appreciate you, buddy. Thank you. We're growing. Yeah, we're trying to. I don't really care. We can talk about Victory all night. It doesn't bother me. Dan is not my son, no. Hey, that retaining wall that you put in when it was cold, that wall looked great. I don't think I would be afraid of it falling over. Yeah, definitely not. So, like I said, we really don't do that very often, but we were kind of slow, and I'm confident in that wall. It's not going anywhere. I had someone comment and say that we didn't put any geogrid in it, and it's just like, what are you talking about? You seriously think that I went and spent all that money and all that time and effort in building a wall, when it was cold and didn't put geogrid in it? Like, come on. Are we that stupid? That would be a huge mistake on my part if we didn't put geogrid in there. So, I'm pretty sure that wall's got 3 layers of geogrid. She ain't going nowhere. So, what's up, Logan? Hey, James, how you doing? Thanks for watching. Is Dan's crack good or bad for views? Yeah, I don't know. Caleb built a great wall. In fact, it is a strong wall. Thanks, buddy. What's your favorite machine in your operation? Probably that mini loader. Probably the mini loader. That thing's so handy. I mean, it's got an oil leak all the time. But it seriously, it just, it allows us to work all the time, get into tight spots, do all that, so. Which is a big thing, man. If it rains for 3 days, we can still go to work because of that mini loader. So yeah, if you guys have not gotten entered in on that giveaway yet, there's only about 5 hours left, so go on over to pagelservices.net/shop. Every dollar you spend gets you an entry to win $4,500, and the guy that won the dump trailer last month, he came down and picked that up. He brought us some beer for Dan, and we never did ask that guy what he was going to do with the last winner of the $4,500. We got a picture of him holding the $4,500 check, but we never asked him what he was going to do with it. We probably should. So yeah, if you guys want a chance of winning $4,500, we're the little guys here, the little channel, the little YouTube channel, and the little giveaways here. Yeah, I mean, Hunter's a little hard on it, but I assure you it's not leaking because of him. So that thing's been leaking since the day I bought it. So that's just part of it. We don't know why. But, yeah. So, yeah, guys, I'm probably going to call it a day. It's 90 degrees in here. I've been working all day. I'm tired. Spring's always like this. The spring rush, April, a little bit of May is always pretty stressful. And we're just about through that to where things can kind of level out and be a little easier, a little less stress on me, get back into the groove here. So yeah, it's been a little stressful spring, but it is what it is. And yeah, if you guys have not gone and checked it out, go check out our Facebook page, Pagel Services Shop. We appreciate that. And King, appreciate it, buddy. Thank you very much. Steven, thank you very much. Yeah, I'm going to go take a shower and call it a night, guys, but I appreciate all you guys being in here. Make sure to watch our video we dropped yesterday. That's pretty good. And stay tuned for Saturday's video, which you'll get to see what we do with the snowplow. So, hope everybody has a good night. We'll talk to you guys later.